Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy Podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Dominion Custom Clothing. Cowboy fans, if you need your custom suits, your custom sportswear, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company for you. Dominion Custom Clothing also offers a free mobile service to your home, to your business for suit fittings and fabric showing. Dominion Custom Clothing has been a clothier in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last 20 years. So if you need that suit for the night out on the town or the tuxedo for the prom or special occasions, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company you have been looking for, and is always Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, it's our man, 21, Armando, 21. And from the hill country of Texas, Austin, it's our man, Retrofit Sports, Hook 'em, it's Rue. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is Kuiper AZ. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520. Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? What a beautiful, 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 beautiful Tuesday it is on the Cowboy Up podcast. Say, man, let me introduce the crew to you. To my right, to my left, to my left, to my right. The player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is my man, Kuiper AZ. What's up, Kuiper?
What's up? Another Sunday down the books. Starting to get late, man. I'm starting to worry that I've been taking this season for granted.
It's almost over, ain't it?
It's almost over. It's so sad.
All right, man. And from my man from Texas, by the way of Kansas. You know, he living in Kansas now. Is my man Mike Cowboy Corner. What's up, baby?
What's going on, you guys, man? Another episode of the Cowboy Podcast. Appreciate you sending me the link and welcoming me with open arms.
Man,
Appreciate you guys.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. I know it was last minute. I was like, look, I'm flying back home to Texas tomorrow, and you know the holidays are crazy. So I said the only time we can get this show in is gonna be tonight. I know it's kind of late for a lot of us, you know. That's why the whole crew is not here, you know, because it's a little late because we got folks all over the country that's on this show. So, man, we thought we'd sneak in this podcast tonight. We're gonna talk about those hated trick ass punk ass Eagles, and we also gonna talk about Patrick coming back home to Texas. Say, man, if you're watching us on TikTok, if you want to join in, you can also switch over to the YouTube. You can switch over to the Instagram, and you can follow us on TikTok also. I mean, on Facebook also. So, look, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it right away. That first half, the first quarter was one of those you thought as a Cowboy fan, you were like, man, not again. Not this slow starting bullshit again. Not against this team. Not against them, because we already know they fans hate us. We hate they fans. We everything about Philadelphia, we all hate. Okay, and vice versa, which is cool. You know, that's what make a good rivalry. All right, but to get down 21 to them, you already heard. It was thinking it in your mind. It's like, man, I got to hear this bullshit for 2 weeks. That's the only thing I was thinking. I was up in Canada with the Can fan, and I was like, I got to hear this bullshit for 2 weeks now about how they own us and this and that. And I was getting really pissed off because the Cowboys was actually moving the ball in the first half. They was moving the ball. They was doing it, and everything was self-imposed turnovers and penalties. What the Eagles didn't cause, the Cowboys caused it. So I'm gonna start with corner that, and we gonna stay in the first half. Corner, how are you feeling in that first quarter? Corner?
Oh, I was pissed. And long story short, I wasn't able to watch the second quarter. I wasn't able to watch the third, and I caught the tail end of the fourth because I had to go coach my daughter's basketball team, and we went undefeated 6-0. We held it down. Last game went into overtime, 18-18. My daughter game-winning shot, 20-18. We going home with the victory. So Cowboys was the last thing on my mind until I got home. Right. But when I left the crib, it was 21-zip, and I was hot. I almost text big fella, we're about to see a wide-eyed, sweaty Dak. But I didn't. But I did not. Because I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't seeing wide-eyed, sweaty Dak, so I thought we had a chance.
Right. So Kuiper, I know you had picked us to win last week, and I was like, normally when Kuiper pick us to win, we win. But what was you thinking in that first half, man, about how the Cowboys were performing?
I was thinking, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Seriously, you guys, it was hard to watch, honestly, more than anything, because when you know you have a good offense and everything is self-inflicted, the Eagles really they didn't really do much to stop you. It was all you guys. And to watch the superstar players like CeeDee Lamb just over and over just make mistakes, man. It's hard to watch football like that, especially because the Eagles, nothing is special about them. When I watch that game, nothing is special. They're not creative in anything that they really do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, I don't know. It was a weird feeling.
Yeah, because man, I was more than steaming. I you know what's I don't know what's the temperature at boiling point. that's where I was, right? I was there. I was so mad. I was on the Can fan, and they live streamed their games, right? So if you go back and watch that, I'm literally sitting there like this. I'm rocking, right? I'm mad. And I told Anthony, I said, Anthony, I said, my tongue is bleeding. I said, I don't want you to get kicked off the air. I am hot, because we as Cowboy fans, we all thought that the Cowboys would be super hyped for this game. They would be ready for the Eagles. They would come out and put it on the Eagles because I predicted them to blow out the Eagles. Okay. So if you think about it, if it wasn't for those imposed penalties and fumbles and everything like that, the Eagles didn't stop the Cowboys at all, except for the little goal line stand they had when we got the fumble. And I was you talking about another steaming moment right there. I think we got too cute, but I'm jumping ahead. But I was just like, man, there's nothing the Eagles are doing to stop us, and we going out there and we acting like a bunch of little olds. I'm not gonna say the word. I ain't trying to get banned tonight. so that first half that we got stuck, and then Mike, your voice was ringing in my head, right? And then let me tell you why. The reason your voice was ringing in my head is because you know how I'm about this. Defense supposed to stop the offense. Offense supposed to score. Okay. Offense wasn't doing anything. They were giving the ball away, but the defense wasn't stopping Philadelphia from scoring. Okay. But you always say, what did the offense do? What did the offense do? And it was just ringing in my head. What was the offense doing? But then that was also giving me confidence that we could beat these son of a bitches, right? Because they didn't stop us. We stopped ourselves. Okay. So you're a bad influence on me, Mike. I don't like it.
Right. If I can make any change in Big Fella's mind, I'm all in.
So I was thinking that the whole time. I say, man, that goddamn Cowboy corner, he has embedded this nonsense in my head. And then I started thinking, wide-eyed and sweaty.
And I almost text you. But I did not do it.
I'm so glad you didn't, because I couldn't get that out of my head ever since last week. I say, man, please, Dak, don't do that to me, Dak. But man, he actually played well the first. I think what happened, man, when they got down 21, I think the team themselves said enough of this bullshit. Yeah. Let's get our act together. What you think, Mike?
No, I think you're 100%. And there's been a lot of reports coming out about what Quinnen Williams said in that locker room, hyping up the defense. Dak got wind of that hype up, and he moved that into the offense. So one guy, one leader, one man, and I'm going to go on the record and say this: Micah would never do something like that. And for Quinnen Williams to come in, being on this team 3 weeks, moving. Michael Bennett tried to do that coming in from the Seahawks. He wasn't able to do it. Quinnen Williams has been able to do that, and that's testimony to the work ethic and to people already buying into what he has to say coming into this team in 3 weeks. Kudos to Quinnen Williams. Kudos to Dak for picking up on that energy and transferring that to the offense. Well, to George Pickens, but kudos to those two guys.
Yeah. Kuiper, any comment?
No, I just think this trade couldn't have been any better for the Dallas Cowboys, honestly, because he transforms defense and he's finally the leader that defense has been looking for. And I'll give Shotty a little bit of credit too, because he handled the second half really well with all his decision making, other than that goal line stand. But I think the Cowboys finally have a little bit of a recipe here.
Man, my whole thing is, though, man, this is what gets me. I love Shotty. I am really becoming a real fan of Shotty. But what is really pissing me off, the next time he put a damn receiver in the backfield, I think I'm gonna walk.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna choke the shit out of him. I'm like, dude, they keep getting away from Devontae and Javonte. I'm sorry, not Devontae, Javonte. They keep getting away from him, and I don't understand why are they getting away from Javonte, man, when he's getting positive yards? Kuiper, he's always getting positive yards, getting up and down the field. Why do they get away from him, bro?
And sometimes I think it's because he's a little tired, but at the same time, when you watch him every single time he runs, he doesn't look tired. He looks like he wants the ball more. And I think he's just getting way too cute, man, because you have somebody with speed in that running back room. There's no reason to put Turpin back there. I wonder if it's trust, maybe, or I think Jaden Blue has to have done something to make him not want to put him in.
Man, this is my thing. Okay, I think since Turpin really hadn't got a lot of touches, I think because everybody's so worried about CD and worried about George right now, they figured, hey, I'm gonna throw Turpin in here, get a little element of surprise, get a little trickery and everything like that. I'm gonna hand him the ball and let's surprise him. And you didn't have to. You didn't have to. The whole game, man.
No.
Devontae was getting positive yards every time he got the ball. Positive yards, man. He running hard.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was telling the Cam fan, I said, man, any three, give it to 3 or give it to 33. I don't give a damn which 3 you give it to. Just give it to one of them, right? So, and then when they gave it to Kevontae Turpin, who Cowboy Corner definitely said he was done with last week. It's your fault, Mike. Every time you bring up shit, it happens.
Funniest shit ever.
You said you were done with him last week, and guess what happened?
They make my point. They make my point. I can't help it. They make my point.
Dude, I was so angry. I was like, here we go being cute again. Here we go being cute. Instead of just punching some bitches in the mouth like we've been doing all game, and we got cute again. And luckily, Dak wasn't wide-eyed and sweaty as Corner said. He was composed. The offensive line, I had to give it to him, except for my man Guyton. I'm still a little angry, man. His just lack of concentration drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. What you think, Kite?
I think he's playing like somebody who doesn't want to be on that left side, and he's just so disinterested in learning that left side. But I think Nate's gonna take his job pretty damn soon. And he if Nate has a good game and Guyton is not there for Kansas City, I think you'll see it a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm. Corner, what you think?
Shout out to my guy, Cowboys Block. He said it best. Tyler Guyton is best at being consistent, at being inconsistent. I think that's just his biggest flaw. When you look at guys like Tyler Guyton and you look at guys like Mozzie Smith, these are guys that have showed you what is coming in to the NFL. When these guys start hanging their head real down and low, it's hard to bring him back up. I think Connor Riley has done a good job with Tyler Guyton because we have seen some trends up and we've seen trend down, and he almost looks like the crypto market. But he just has to learn how to ride the highs and how to ride the lows and just be better and rise above it. And once he learns that, it's his second year. That third year is when you really get to know a player. So he needs to get it together. But I'm looking at Nate Thomas. I'm looking at I got green bean, potatoes, tomatoes, yams, lambs, you name it. I'm looking at Nate Thomas. Like, look,
bro.
Brian Schottenheimer loves continuity.
Yeah,
I'm a big old ugly offensive lineman myself, man, and I just can't stand when the offensive lineman is not consistent, right? And not focused. Because, man, if people don't know, man, being on the offensive line is truly, they say running backs and wide receivers, quarterback are the skill position. No. The skill position is actually lineman, because it takes a lot of technique. You got to be smart. You got to be strong. you got to be agile. You got to be a lot of things to play on the offensive line, and especially at left tackle or right tackle, either tackle. You got to be good. And when we drafted the kid, man, I was like, man, this kid is big. He's athletic. You know, he got long arms, which is real good for a tackle. You know, to get on those speed rushers and everything like that. But I really think y'all can ask, y'all can put in your 2 cents. I think it's more here than it is athletically. I just think it's immaturity right now. What you think, Mike?
No, I agree, and that was kind of the angle I was taking with, you know, he still got his third year. You know, these younger guys, you know, that they're, dare I say, they're mama boys. I'm a mama's boy too, you know, but there's levels to mama's boy, right? There's manly mama's boy, alpha mama boy, and there's Tyler Guyton. There's Mozzie Smith, right? It's just how they. I don't know if it's just technology. I don't know if Tyler Guyton's ever gotten into a fight. Maybe with rain. I mean, we've seen him box in the rain, but I don't know. I think he just needs to be punched in the mouth a couple more times for him to learn something. That's how I learned. I got popped in the ass to learn to do something. Maybe that's what he needs.
Yeah. Kappa, do you think it's a mental thing, or is it just athletic thing? He just can't do it.
I think he's just still adjusting to being on the left side, man. It really is a big difference, and to have to learn to wipe your ass with the right hand and then go to the left. That's the
Lyle Collins.
Yeah. And then every week, man, you're just getting whooped over and over and over. It's just, at some point as a coach, you need to help your man out too. You need to at least try him at his natural position for a couple of games. See how much confidence he builds there.
Right. All right. So they went into halftime down 21-7. The big fella's steaming. You know, I said, man, maybe I get a couple snacks in me, you know, a couple cervezas, you know, maybe I feel a little better, you know. And after halftime, I'm still mad. Hey, but one thing that corner I was so excited about, I didn't think I'd be able to see this. The Cowboys defense said, I'm here. Hi. I'm a defense. I know how to play defense. And let's start today. And the Cowboys defense, and I was saying this on their show. I was like, man, we got to get 3 and outs. We got to get their ass off the field on third down. 3 and outs. That's what we need. We need that. We need it. And they did it. Then they got turnovers. Okay. Then they was hustling to the ball. Bro, it was just something different. I don't want to. I was talking about drinking Kool-Aid, right? I don't want to, but I'm almost sipping it. Kiper, please tell me what's the difference between last week's defense than weeks before. Tell me the difference.
It's the run game, man. Quentin Williams, absolutely. The 5-man front works to perfection with these 3 DTs. The edge rushers don't got to really do that much. As Raku, he's playing phenomenal now. He's finally learning how to contain at the edge position. But, you know, I think it's really that DTs are working, and Overshown, his job is so easy right now, man. He just has to be himself and just fly around. That run defense is going to make the world of a difference coming down the stretch for them.
Man, I'm glad you said that 5-man front. I was worried, Cowboy corner, when they traded for Quentin. I was like, damn, we got Kenny Clark and we got Osa. I said, are they just going to do a rotating thing? And to my surprise, they put all 3 on the field at the same damn time. And then all of a sudden, we start getting Osa sightings. Then we get a Kenny Clark sighting. So Quentin Williams changes the D that much, bro?
Yeah, it's not necessarily. I mean, yes and no. The like Kiper said, the 5-man front. I mean, that was kind of talked about the moment that Quentin Williams got traded. Like we're going to go a 5-2-4, and that stops your quarterback from scrambling. That keeps your linebackers in gap integrity way better. You know, that's why Logan Wilson was part of the worst defense in Cincinnati. Now he's coming out here looking, you know, a little bit better than he was in Cincy's, because those gap assignments that the linebackers have to do, it helps them so much when you got 5 on the line. So yes, Quinn Williams played a big part in it, because since he's been here, that's been our bread maker, our money maker. They just have to figure out how to evolve it and keep it rolling, because good teams will figure that out. So it's like, okay, when you have that adversity, how do you adjust to that, Matt Eberflus? And I don't trust Matt Eberflus to adjust, because he has shown me that he can't do it.
Okay, so the defense showed up in the second half, literally shut them out. To me, I say the final score was 24-0. Final score was 24. We shut their ass out. They was 24-0. They won the first game to 21-0. We won the second game 24-0. You know, man, it was going so bad for me when you see Aubrey miss a field goal. Right? You like,
oh man,
this is just not our day. I mean, he missing chip shots. I was like, this is not our day. This is not our day. And then they come back.
You know what? I thought the game was over once he missed that. I truly thought.
Yeah, I was just like, even when they went for the field goal, I was like, why are we kicking here? Why are we kicking here? We need 7. There's no way we're gonna beat this team with field goals. He missed the field goal, and what the defense come back and do got me a 3 and out.
Yeah.
Boom, we right back on the field, and then old DeQuavius, I know it ain't his name. DeQuavius and George, King George the third, because he wore 3. King George the third, 9 for 9, bro. 9 for 9. Everything they threw for him, he caught. Cowboy corner. You know, I'm very negative of the front office. Was that the steal of the off season?
100%. 100%. And you have to give the defense praise for what they did. But I'm going to tell you guys this. If it wasn't for George Pickens, we wouldn't have won the game.
Nope.
Yeah. Yes.
As good as the defense did, if it wasn't for George Pickens, we would have lost.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So Kuiper, man, this is what get me. This is what get me. When the Steelers had George Pickens, they wouldn't throw him the ball. And I kept telling my buddy, I tell this story all the time. My buddy, he's a diehard Steeler fan. I said, man, if George Pickens come to the Cowboys, we're going to make him a superstar. Oh, no, you won't. No, you won't, man. You got Dak Prescott. I said, bro, you had Mason Rudolph, Little Hands Kenny, and whatever old quarterback you had would never throw him the ball. I said, it's a quarterback in Dallas who's going to get him the fucking ball. All right. Then remember the first couple games of the season, they kept throwing just fade patterns to him. And I was screaming, he's a receiver. He can run every fucking route on the route tree. And my favorite one, this is what I call the Michael Irvin slant. Kuiper, every time that some bitch come across the middle, I get excited.
Yeah.
Tell me about these skill sets of Georgie Pickens.
Dude, his rack ability is showing more than ever. He wants to get every bit of yardage. He's not going out of bounds. He's just looking for every single yardage. Man, you're truly watching, honestly, the Cowboys number 1. CeeDee Lamb is not number 1 at all anymore. Bye, CD. And I don't know how they're going to do it, because they just got that big contract from Quinnen Williams that is going to balloon next offseason.
Right.
It's going to be really hard for the Cowboys to re-sign him to a long-term contract. I think a franchise tag is imminent, but my God, that CeeDee Lamb extension looks worse now.
Well, you know, I think the Cowboys had to do what they had to do, and I'm gonna get on CD real quick. Okay, let me get on CD real quick. I don't know what his phobia is when he played the Eagles about these drops, and I was cussing the whole first half because some bitch had on them green cleats. I know what they were about. I know they the auction cleats. They cleats for the cure, the cause for I understand that. But you playing the fucking Philadelphia Eagles, you come out there with these fucking green cleats on it, and I was hot. So I was like, that's why your punk ass is dropping shit. You got on green cleats. I was like, why you got? But did you notice what he did, corner in the second half? What did he have on in the second half? Do you know?
No, what did he have?
He changed. He had blue cleats on in the second half.
Oh, no shit.
He took the green cleats off.
He should have changed them gloves, if anything.
He took the green cleats off, man, in the second half. Then he put on the blue cleats. But man, I was concerned about CD, and the reason I was concerned about CD, I was like, man, what are you thinking? I'm like, is your head not in this game? Well, the Cowboys are in the playoffs right now. Every game is the playoffs for the Cowboys. Okay,
yeah.
So, your on paper number one is dropping balls in the end zone. You dropping balls across the field. I mean, against a team that we have to beat. Is CD going through some shit right now, corner?
He's been going through shit all year.
Mm-hmm.
He leads the league in drops.
Damn, yeah. I didn't know that.
He does.
He leads the league in drops.
Our number one receiver leads the league in drops.
And drops, yes.
Jesus.
I just did the Frisco report. Shout out to Joe and the Frisco report and those guys. I don't even think CeeDee Lamb's the number 2 wide receiver at this point. He's trending downward for me. He made a good catch down the sideline. You know who else was able to make good catches down the side? Kevontae Turpin does that every once in a while. Jalen Tolbert does that every once in a while. These guys are 3 and right every once in a while. CD, I need you to be consistent. When that ball hits your hand, how are you, as the guy who dropped the ball, hits you in the breadbasket, how are you going to complain that Dak should have threw it higher? Who are you, CeeDee Lamb? He is becoming to be on my shit list. And when I'm done, I'm done. CeeDee Lamb has 2 more games. 2 more games, and I'm about done with them.
We don't piss me off more than anything though. He was laughing after each one.
Oh yeah.
He was like, man, it's all right. It's cool. Like
one more thing.
That pissed me the fuck off.
No, go ahead, corner. Go ahead.
I'm more upset that Pickens, or excuse me, that CeeDee Lamb will get pushed in the back and not say a word. But if the ball hits him in his hands and he drops it, he has a hell of a lot to say. Why is that?
I don't know, man. I think it's just one of those reactions that the younger generations do. Like, hey man, it's my bad. I'm gonna laugh this shit off because it ain't that serious. Oh, it's dead serious for me.
Exactly.
I don't, but I'm an old fogey, man. I don't like shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, Michael Irvin dropped something, he mad at the world. Dez dropped something, he about to tear up the whole fucking sideline.
They're doing push-ups. They're doing something to discipline themselves.
Exactly.
Yes. And man, look, I don't want people on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you watch it. I'm not dogging out CeeDee Lamb.
Cowboys corner is.
I want my number one receiver to always play like the number one receiver, because when we go to you, I need you to produce. If somebody else ain't producing, okay, we going to 88. You wearing the legendary number for a reason, right? They gave him the legendary number for a reason. That fraternity right there, bro. Michael Irvin don't drop shit like that. Dez, the beast, the animal, don't drop that. Man, the legendary, the Hall of Famer, Drew Pearson, don't drop shit like that. You can't get hit dead in your chest in the end zone and drop balls, bro, in big games. And I'm wondering what's going on. You got paid. I remember you and Michael Parsons was on the little podcast. Hey man, I want to be the highest paid receiver. That's my goal. Well, you top 3. but you dropping balls. Can't be dropping balls no more. Anyway, I'm not dogging you. I just need you to get your shit together. but when we needed him, I had to give him this props though. That's a big ass catch on the fucking sideline. The one-on-one catch. Mike is disagreeing. Mike, why are you disagreeing, Mike? Tell me why.
I'm not gonna give him props for that because I've seen Tolbert do it. I've seen Mingo do it. I've seen Cedric Wilson do it. I've seen so many receivers make Javonte. What's their other wide receiver? Devontae Smith did the same catch 2 quarters ago before that happened. And he's the number 2 guy, right? I'm not going to glorify something because you did something, right? That's like celebrating a toddler putting in the damn block in the right square, right? No. Do it 3 more times, then I might give you a damn snack, right? Just because you did something once doesn't mean you get a pat on the back. You did what you were supposed to do.
Honestly, you could have probably thrown it to George Pickens on that route, and he would have got more yards. He would have probably made it a touchdown.
Right.
Hey, so y'all both ain't gonna give CD credit for the catch.
No, man, because you know what? He did more damage than he gained on that single catch.
Right,
man. I thought he redeemed himself just by the catch. I did that, me personally, because with me being so pissed at him the whole damn game, and when we did need him, he caught the ball. So, he did his job, right? He did his job. Now, I got a question for both of y'all, man. This has been driving me crazy. Why, when we get on the goal line, they stop giving the ball to Javonte? Why?
It's getting
I want to know. I'm really curious.
They're just getting cute, man. They see goal line formation and they don't trust their offensive line to get it done. They don't trust Javonte Williams to get it done. And you know what? This is a problem across the NFL. Watch every game across the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens don't give it to Derrick Henry anymore. And that's what pisses me off more than anything. The NFL is trying to do all these play actions. It's trying to give it to their number 1 wide receiver on fades. I get that, but at the same time, if you have a big power back, give it to him every time.
Yes,
that's 4 down territory. I want my running back getting every touch because I know he's big and he's gonna get it done. They just don't trust him.
Yeah, man, because on the goal line stand, it pissed me off. They gave him the ball one time, and I was like, "Come on, bro." When he got the ball the first time, he got positive yards.
Exactly.
Then we start getting cute again. I was like, man, it's okay to punch somebody in the mouth. Man, that's what football is about. Punch him in the mouth. Get the ball, man. Remember the first 4 games of the season. He was averaging a touchdown a game, right? He was averaging a touchdown game. All of a sudden, they don't give him the ball no more. And I was like, don't get cute and cost us games, right? Luckily, the whole entire offense was on fire in the second half, and they came back and redeemed themselves from the goal line stand. I just think that one possession, man, it could have cost us the game if we didn't get that fumble on Saquon. What you think, Mike?
Yeah, Lone Star Big Dave, he said it all goes back to Seattle in the Super Bowl. Should have gave it to beast mode. Not only does it go back to that, who taught Brian Schottenheimer before he came to Dallas?
It was Carroll. Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. Yep. So there's something in the water, and Big Fella, you made a good point. 8 games, 8 touchdowns. Last 3 games, 0. 0 against the Cardinals, 0 against the Raiders, 0 against the Eagles. You got to get back to being physical. And to be physical, you have to hand it to the Big 33.
I just, man, when you watch him run, is it rare? It's rare you see a negative play when he gets the ball, right? So
right.
If you're inside the 5 and he's not getting negative plays up and down the field, to me, 2 + 2 always equal 4.
Exactly.
Give it to him.
Don't tell Schottenheimer that because if that equals 4, it's Dak throwing the ball.
That is kind of frustrating, man. So Kuiper, let's talk about it. So what is our coach thinking at that point? Are we getting too cute, or are we trying to outthink? We always trying to outthink somebody.
He's trying to outthink him. It's just it's not needed because at the same time they had what 4 defensive linemen right there. You have the interior. You drafted an offensive guard, man, for that specific reason to handle Jalen Carter. Just fucking, it's so simple. And yeah, he's trying to do all these cute things, and he was scared. He was honestly scared at that point in the game because he didn't want to leave without points, and he wanted to force a touchdown.
Well, shit, that's when he tried the field goal, the one that Aubrey missed. That's when I thought he should have went for it, you know. But then down there on 4th down, I was like, well, shit, we just need points now, you know. But the goal line stand, it happened, you know, and that occurs in the NFL, man. You know, hey, they playing defense too, just like we're playing offense. But I just want the consistency on our offense, man, just to say, hey, man, a man on man, we're better than you. And it just, I'm sorry, I'm just an old offensive lineman. Hey, man, let's just line up and let's just say best on best. Hey, yeah. Mike, you remember that ring? You do chop. I mean, Kuiper, you remember the bull ring? Best on best.
Hell yeah. Right?
Best on best. And let's see who's better. And it seems like, man, the NFL now is too finesse for me. You know,
yeah.
It has gotten away from best on best.
Well, Schottenheimer, one of Schottenheimer's flaws in being a head coach is he listens to the outside. He does. He listens a lot. It's very ironic that reports were coming out that the Dallas Cowboys were dead last in the analytics of going for the first down rather than kicking the field goal or punting, right? Right. And then I tweeted he's Brian Scaredyheimer. And I should have never tweeted anything. I should have just left it alone. Because now you're seeing he heard that, right? Not obviously he didn't hear my tweet, but he heard that stat. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I watched me go. Now he's going for it in stupid moments of the game, or he's not, or you know, he can hear his dad in his head take the points, right? So there's a lot of stuff in the last couple of weeks since that Scaredyheimer stuff came out of not going for it on 4th down or kicking the points or whatever. Now it's really screwed up his mojo, and he's getting away from his principles.
Well, you know what his dad would do. His dad is gonna run the damn ball,
Marty ball.
Because I'm old enough to remember his pops. His pops is gonna try to run the goddamn ball.
Period. LT historical year.
Yes, yeah, he gonna run the ball. I just want us, man, to don't get cute sometimes, man. But what happened in the game was very simple to me. The Cowboys decide, look, we are in the playoffs. Let's get our shit together and let's play some football, right? And the Cowboys in the second half looked like, okay, enough is enough. But the big play was on a fucking punt. Can you believe the biggest play was on a punt? The biggest play of the game was on a punt, and that was on the goal line stand. Remember, we got the ball down on the 3, but that was the goal line stand. But it put them in a situation where they had to get us the ball back. But man, Clark ran down that. Man, I love watching that. I will watch that video over and over again because he's got blocked once to the ground. He got blocked twice to the ground. The kid got up, kept hustling, helmet on the ball, pitch perfect tackle. Boom, there go the ball. Cowboys recover. I don't think the big fella yelled as loud in my life You know, remember on Bad Boys, he say, that's how you shoot. From now on,
Yeah.
like that, right? I was like, that's how you hit. From now on, you hit just like that. So, Cap, how do you feel about that play right there from wait, what's his name? Last name is
Clark.
Clark. Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I watched that, I had my computer right next to me and my TV playing the Cardinals game, and on the right side, I saw that hit. I was like, damn, hell yeah, that's how you make game-winning plays. That's what happens when you need a lift. And man, honestly, it was a good assist though, because whoever held him up and whoever got the tackle assist made that play more than Clark did, because he got Clark he got the returner in the position for Clark to make that play.
Marquise Bell.
Marquise, yeah. Yes,
number
14.
Yes.
Hey, corner. Were you at home yet when that play happened?
No, dude, I had to watch the 15-minute highlights on NFL.com on YouTube. I had to scrub through Twitter. I had to, instead of rewatching the whole game, I had to do my homework, and I just got done watching sounds of the sideline too, just to kind of catch up on that stuff. But I'm confident enough to speak on it. No, big shout out to Clark. You know, like Tom Brady said in his announcement, the reason why he got signed up for the practice squad is because Malik Hooker got hurt, and he has done such a good job on special teams that he hasn't got cut yet. You look at guys like Damone Clark who got cut. You look at the shady IR they just did with Cornelius, right? They could have done anything, to cut Clark, but they haven't, because they know the impact that he makes on special teams. And, in the rotation, if one of the safeties get hurt. So shout out to Clark, man. Effort, relentless, made the play, dude. It's big time. It really is big time.
Yeah. But man, this has been my joy for the last couple days. The excuses from the other side. The excuses are the greatest thing ever, because all week, man, a little 4-5 team, man, we're gonna sweep their ass. It's just cowgirls, and the cowgirls ain't this, the cowgirls ain't that. I love the before and after videos, how they screaming, having a wonderful time in the first half, and next thing you know, it's so quiet in Philadelphia. It's quiet in Philadelphia. It's all of a sudden, everybody who bought them expensive tickets to fly down from Philadelphia to Dallas, because Cowboy fans always selling their damn tickets, it pisses me off. That, hey, we're undefeated in Kelly Green, and the facts are that is untrue. You were undefeated, but you were 5-0 this year in Kelly Green. But hey, I'm an old head. I remember when you used to wear that shit all the time, and you never won shit in it. So, hey, I'm just that guy. I know when you used to wear them all the time, okay? When a lot of you Eagle fans wasn't born, how you like to tell the Cowboy fans who wasn't born when the Super Bowl had, you never seen the Super Bowl, okay? Well, you don't remember when they used to wear that bullshit before, and it took y'all ass 60 years to win one. Now, I'll keep bringing it up. Y'all got them dusty ass Super Bowls, but it took you 60 years to win one. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little razzle-dazzle. I'm sorry. Corner. I'm sorry, I didn't take my medication. I apologize.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, you got one of these guys in here. Y'all got lucky, and then he said he followed up with, "I hope y'all don't make the playoffs."
Yeah.
If we got lucky, then why would you say that we would even be in playoff contention, being a 5-5-1 team? If we got lucky, why would that be your follow up? Because we didn't get lucky, and what? I'm not even going to talk about it. This cat right here should be worried about his team. You barely beat the Packers. You barely beat the Lions. Cowboys came in and showed you the frauds that you are. So if you want to unpack baggage, if you want to unpack the luggage, figure out your team before you peek over my fence and look at my yard. Figure out your shit, because last time I remember, yet a few years ago, you guys had the biggest collapse in NFL history, and I called that shit months ago. So
they were 10-1.
So when you sit there and you think about the beloved Dallas Cowboys, don't forget your skeletons are starting to show their little feet on the crack of that door.
Oh my God. So you know how it is. Oh, my wife is on TikTok. She told me to calm down. I got a little razzle dazzle. I'm sorry, baby. Hey, one thing I did, I love Eagle fan. Hey, shout out to the 302 Birds, my boy Dalton and my boy KJ, everything. Let me guess. We made a bet. Okay. And I bet KJ. I said, KJ, same bet as last time. The corner, you remember a couple years ago, I lost that bet to the Eagles, and I had to wear an Eagles hat on the show and all that. I don't know
Yes.
when we were still on the Cowboy Huddle, and I went and bought. Oh man, you talking about something that pained me? I went to Lids. I actually purchased that bullshit. I purchased it. It was in my hands,
and you should have saved your receipt.
Hey, I had to put it on. Well, I had to buy the hat and I was sending it to him, all right, because it was actually his hat, but I had to wear it on the show. So I said, hey man, run that bet back. Run the bet back. He say, cool, run it back. He said, Chris, I was feeling good the whole first half. And they got season tickets, but I to the Eagles game, and one thing I should have done, I should have told him you had to wear it to an Eagles game.
Oh damn!
They got season tickets, right? And he's diehard. But man, shout out to KJ, a true man of his word. He went and bought the cowboy hat today. Their show is tomorrow. He's wearing it on 302 Birds. So if y'all want to swing by 302 Birds tomorrow, go in there and give him shit and tell him how good he look in that damn cowboy blue.
Take a screenshot, big fella, and send it to me. I'm not the type of fan to be dipping in other content of other teams. I am strictly Dallas Cowboys. FUCK, F those Eagles all day, every day. They watch us. We don't watch them.
But I gotta watch. It's just gonna be too priceless for me. But now the Cowboys got it there. They did what they had to do. They won the damn game to keep pace. To stay in the hunt. It's weird, man. That record 5-5-1. Damn, after 11 games, 5-5-1. That's just telling us we're an average team. But I don't think the team is average because the team has improved. And you can literally see it on the field. Okay. So this is why I say no disrespect to you, Kappa. Your game, the Cardinal game, we let get away. The Panther game, we let get away. And they
Bears
did
game.
Bears game. Well, I actually think the Bears just beat us. I didn't think we were in that game.
Week 1, the Eagles game.
Oh yeah, we definitely let that one get away because we had the fuckers beat that game too. So, I say 3 of the 5 games we lost, we shouldn't have lost. Okay, so but at the time, the defense was absolutely garbage. They were absolutely garbage, and they're not garbage anymore. Everything we've been asking and begging for the Cowboys to do is just be average on defense. Okay. And I think we can get to that point. We can get to being average and maybe above average just because I'm digging the 5-man front too. I really am. So big win, beat up them damn Eagles. Good luck next week. You got the Bears. Good luck. Matter of fact, they play on Black Friday, and I hope the Bears punch their ass in the eye. And give them.
It's gonna be the most hilarious thing if Caleb goes in there with his painted fingernails and beats him.
Man, the painted fingernail guy gonna get y'all. Wow, Jesus. All right. So enough about you, Eagles. We just had to come in and let y'all know y'all still ain't shit. Anyway, all right. So let's go, man. We got these hated Dallas Texans. I'm sorry. The hated Kansas City Chiefs strolling into AT&T on Thanksgiving. The big fella will be back in Texas for this one, man. And look, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs actually did what they were supposed to do. I didn't think they were going to beat the Colts. I really didn't. And the Colts underneath their ass whoop because they should have won that damn game. But they decided they wanted to stop running their running back too, and and just dumb shit at the end of the game. But Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs won the game, and they're in a playoff fight too. So it's the playoffs for the Chiefs too, man. That's why I think this game Thanksgiving is going to be really exciting. So, Corner, man, what is your keys to the victory, man, for beating these Chiefs?
Man, you got to contain Xavier Worthy. Don't let him take the top off your defense. The 5-man front has to stay disciplined and keep Mahomes in the pocket. Don't let him scramble. Keep Kelsey in check. Run the football. Be physical up front. They got a good front seven as well. I think the Eagles' front seven's better than theirs, but they still have some playmakers over there in the Chiefs' front seven. So they got to be able to pound the ball. They got 2 good, outstanding corners. So Pickens, CeeDee Lamb have to be on their A game. Crazy to say, but they could give them spits there. And I think Jake Ferguson has a real good game this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're right, Lone Star Big Dave, man. This probably will be the most watched regular season game in history. The 3:00 game on Thanksgiving, there's nothing else on, is it? America's team versus America's hated team.
Damn right.
I know, Cap, you're not a fan of the Chiefs because the referees are in their pocket. But what are the keys to victory, man, for the Cowboys against Patrick and the Chiefs?
It's absolutely starting with containing Patrick Mahomes in that pocket and staying very, very disciplined in your rushing lanes. Because if there's one thing that has gotten as Rocky, it's staying disciplined on the edge. And that's where Patrick Mahomes makes all his magic. All his magic comes from that. But this is going to be a true test for the linebackers more than anything. Because the Chiefs run a hell of a lot of screens and a hell of a lot of misdirections. So it's going to be all about Overshown just flying around and staying disciplined with his eyes. Now, offensively, this is going to be a very CeeDee Lamb dependent game because that's where the Chiefs are. They're weakest in the secondary, I would say, is the slot position. George Pickens is going to have to make some rack plays over and over, but CeeDee Lamb has to show up for the Dallas Cowboys in order to win this Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I noticed something, man, because the Chiefs had got away from the run. They had started pounding Hunt again. Okay, Pacheco's hurt. So Hunt is back in the backfield, and he is a above average back. So don't be sleeping on Hunt.
They ran 30 times with him against the Colts.
Yeah, and I think their coach was listening to the critics too. They kept saying, "Man, you stop running the ball. You've been throwing the ball every damn down. Every down you throw the ball." And they forget, hey, we got a running back. So this is my key. I think we got to focus on Kareem Hunt, okay? And to me, I know they got speed with Worthy and everything like that. I just think he's a once or twice a game guy. They only throw him to him once or twice a game, But you just got to like Corner said, you can't let him get over the top on you. But I think the key is to stop Hunt, Kareem Hunt, and contain Mahomes. Don't let him scramble out of the pocket, because he can't make plays with his legs, and I don't need him. Remember that first game against the Eagles, how they beat us because Jalen Hurts on third down was scrambling for the first down, and the defense actually contained that this last game. So I think we got to do the same thing, man. We can't let Mahomes. He's coming home to Texas, you know what I mean? So you got to be on your A game. And this is a quick turnaround. Corner, do you know anything about our health, man? Are we going into this game healthy? Is anybody on the list?
Yeah, Tyler Guyton's the only guy that could miss the game.
Okay. Well, we got an adequate backup, so that don't bother me.
Nate Pop.
I actually prefer Nate anyway, So and it's gonna be a big matchup for our rookie, man. Because he got Chris Jones. Chris Jones, the top three. You gonna see the top two of the top three defensive tackles in this game. In one game. So, getting pressure up the middle, I think you got to contain Jones, man, because if we got to put BB and the rookie on him, BB and whichever side he's on, if he's on Tyler's side or either Tyler, if he's over him, I don't mind double teaming him. I just don't need him wrecking shop up the middle.
Hell, they even put him at edge rusher a couple of times during the game.
Did they?
They do. They very much do. All the time.
Yeah. So, that's my keys for them. I mean, because like I say, the Chiefs are in the playoffs right now. This is playoff time. Remember the great Bill Parcells used to say, you don't know what team you got until after Thanksgiving, right? We're gonna find out, right? We're gonna find out real quick. So anything else on this game, Corner?
No, man. Third time's a charm. If the Cowboys beat these Chiefs, I might be sold more. But the chances of them making the playoffs is sitting at a slim 10%, even with beating the Eagles. You have to have a bunch of scenarios happen for the Cowboys to get there. The only best scenario I think the Cowboys have is if the Eagles lose 4 games. If the Eagles lose 4 games, Cowboys win the NFC East. Now, history tells me that since 2003, there hasn't been a consistent winner. So the Eagles, who won it last year? Was it the Eagles or the Commanders?
Last year, and the Cowboys won the year.
That's fantastic. So the Eagles won last year.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's fantastic. They're going to have that 10-1 collapse 2.0, and we're gonna win the East.
Awesome. Well, hey, y'all want to pick some games real quick before we get out of here?
How quick can we make it?
We can make it real quick. It's just 3 of us.
Let's do it.
We can go real fast. All right. Thanksgiving game, Green Bay versus Detroit. I will take give me Green Bay. Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with Detroit.
All right. Corner.
Detroit.
All right. Another one, Cincinnati versus the Bengals. This is the Bengals versus the Ravens. Division game. Give me Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's back. Give me Joe. Corner.
Ravens.
Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
All right. I love this game. Chi-Town versus those hated punk ass trick ass Eagles. Give me Chi-Town. Kuiper.
Yeah, give me Chi-Town.
All right. Corner.
Chi-Town.
All right. The Los Angeles Rams versus those Prairie Kittens of Carolina. Give me. Oh, this is on the road. But hey, that Highland Park boy is playing real good, man. Give me the Rams. Kuiper.
Give me the Prairie Kittens for the upset.
All right. Cowboy Corner.
Give me the Rams.
All right. The hated punk ass trick ass 49ers versus the new quarterback Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland. Give me the 49ers on the road. Kuiper.
And you make a couple dump off passes and everybody thinks you're the next great QB. Fuck you. Give me the Niners.
Okay. Mike, who you want?
Give me the Niners as well.
Yeah, he hates Shedeur. He's not a fan of Shedeur.
You can't hate somebody you don't know. He don't like him.
Well, he don't like him. The Houston Texans versus the Colts. I want give me Indy at home for the bounce back. Kuiper.
Yeah, I'll go with Indy.
All right, Mike.
Indiana Jones.
All right. The New Orleans Saints versus Miami. I don't know which one sucks the most. Give me the upset on the road. Give me the Saints. Kuiper.
I'll go with Miami.
All right. Corner.
Give me the Dolphins.
All right. ATL versus the New York Jets in New York. Give me the Jets. Kuiper.
Give me Bijan.
Okay. Mike.
Give me Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. All right. Arizona versus Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, bro. Is Baker hurt? Is he out for the game?
Yeah.
Give me the Cardinals. All right. Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
Wow. Okay. Cowboy Corner.
TBB.
Okay. Tampa Bay. All right. We got the Scratchy Kittens versus the Tennessee Titans at home. Give me Tennessee for the upset. Kuiper.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
All right. Corner.
Jaguars.
Jaguars. All right. We got Minnesota Vikings after my man is just done for. Minnesota versus Seattle up here in Seattle. I am going to take the Seahawks. Kuiper.
And you know it's bad when a QB-proof wide receiver finally has his downfall with how bad McCarthy is. Give me the Seahawks.
You know that's killing me too. You know it's killing me. Corner.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. All right. Las Vegas versus the LA Chargers. The Chargers are gonna destroy them. Give me the Chargers. Kuiper.
Chargers.
Corner.
Chargers.
All right. This is a good game on paper, but I think Buffalo is gonna destroy the Steelers. Give me Buffalo. Kuiper.
I'll go Buffalo.
All right. Corner.
Buffalo.
All right. Denver Broncos heading to the nation's capital versus the Commies. Give me Denver on the road. Sorry, Mondo.
Give me Denver, but it'll be an ugly game.
All right, Mike.
Denver.
All right. Monday night, the New York Giants versus the red hot New England Patriots. Giants will have the lead until the fourth quarter. New England will win the game. Give me New England. All right. Kuiper.
Hey, you gotta love what Jameis Winston is doing, though. But yeah, I'll go with New England.
I love him, dude. I almost jumped off the couch when they threw him the ball. You gotta love Jameis, man. And people think he's fake. He is not fake. That is him.
No.
Through. That's just him. This old Southern country boy. That's all he is. Mike, who you got?
Yeah, shout out Rabel, shout out Drake May. You see the Patriots 10-2, and there's no Belichick or Brady on the roster. It's pretty insane to see.
Okay. All right. So 3:25 Dallas, Texas time. It's your Dallas Cowboys versus those hated Kansas City Chiefs, Chefs, whatever it is. I didn't give a damn how I spelled it. Whichever one. The old Dallas, Texas, the two Dallas teams are playing on Thanksgiving. Cowboys and Indians at AT&T. All right. On this one, we always give a winner and a score. And man, I actually think this is going to come down to the wire. I really do. I got Cowboys 27, Kansas City 28. I know, y'all. I know. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. How you going to pick them? If the Cowboys lose a game, this is the only game they could lose because it's an AFC game. I think they may lose this from 28-27. All right. Mike, who you got? No, I'm gonna go with Kuiper first. Kuiper, who you got?
Wow. Before this past weekend, the Chiefs were 0-5 in close games. Not a single win. And I think this week it's going to be right back to that. I'll go 38-35 Cowboys.
All right, Cowboy Corner.
Give me my beloved Dallas Cowboys 35-30. And CeeDee Lamb does not have a bounce-back game. George Pickens still feasts.
All right. Say, man, I appreciate y'all, man, joining the big fella at the last minute show. I am headed to Texas in the morning. So if y'all going to the game, anybody that's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, the big fella will be there. Y'all come holler at the big boy in the cowboy hat, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Like the big fella always say, Dallas Cowboys for life. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him?
The loyalist. You got Cowboy Beat in the building.
The great Cowboy Beat.
Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. Excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I see it.
Hey, man. Hey,
all these videos, dancing.
Hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. Hey, man.
Players fuck up.
Hey, yeah, players fuck up. Yeah. Thursday of pads. Say, man, we all played, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me,
tomorrow tells the truth. Today was the but tomorrow tells the truth.
I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. I know we all co-hosts, but I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. Your ass always got to spread shit and eating wings and
motherfucker sprinting.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mikey. Calm down, Mikey.
We're sprinting right now.
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
Yeah. You'd have come out with that Whataburger in and out one, right?
I was we kind of light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite stuff here.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing to that song, but it's like this is Drake, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's not the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. Don't forget to like. If you love us, tell your friends about us. Like